Yo, what's up traders? Welcome to a new video. In this video I'll be showing you a nice trend following strategy, and I'm going to test this trading strategy for 150 times. So if you're wondering what the win rate is and the gain on the account, just make sure to watch the video until the end. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright, so this video is a follow-up video. In the previous video I went over this trading strategy more in depth. I'm not going to do that this time again, but I'm going to briefly show you when to take a trade and what indicators you need to use. So let me show you the indicators. We have the super trend, and we need this one over here by Kivan Ojbilic. And you need to click on this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then we will be looking at the exponential moving average. Over here we see the exponential moving average indicator. We click on that as well. And last but not least, we need the stochastic RSI indicator, which is a combination of the stochastic indicator and the RSI. So we use that one over here. We click on it, and then we see the indicators displayed. Then we need to, of course, adjust the settings. So the first one, I'm using a 12 and a 3 ATR multiplier, and I'm disabling the show by sell signals. And the same for the second one, I disable it, and I'm using the 11 and the 2. And then the third one is about here, the 10 and the 1, and I disable the show by sell signals. And then of course we have the 200 exponential moving average over here. Make sure to adjust it, set it to 200, and you can play around with the colors. I'm using a white or gray color. And yeah, then we have the stochastic RSI, and yeah, you can play around with the colors. I like these colors. And make sure to use the default settings, and if the default settings have changed, then make sure to use the 3, 3, 14, 14 settings, and RSI sorts needs to be set at close. Okay, then this is what you will see. Over here, as you can see, let's show you a buy signal. So as I mentioned in the previous video, this trading system is a trend following system. So it's really important that we are looking for trends, and in these trends we are looking for nice trading setups. So the 200 exponential moving average shows the trend, the long-term trend, and the super trend shows us the short-term trend, and the stochastic RSI shows us entry signals and when we need to enter the trade. So when do we place a buy order? So first, the price needs to be above the 200 exponential moving average. Then we need to look at the super trend indicator, and we need at least 2 of the super trend indicators pointing upwards show us a green color, which shows of course bullish momentum. And then we drop down to the stochastic RSI, and it needs to be in the oversold zone, which is below the 20 level. The overbought zone is above the 80 level, but for a buy we are looking at the oversold zone. And then we need to look for a cross. So the blue line needs to cross the orange line, which is about here. Then we take a buy trade. So again, the price needs to be above the 200 exponential moving average. We need to see at least 2 super trend indicators with a green color, and then we need to wait for a cross on the stochastic RSI when it is in the oversold zone, and that is about here. So we take the trade. We're using a 1.5 to 1 risk reward ratio, which means that if we are risking 1%, then we would like to gain 1.5%. And yeah, we take the trade about here when a crossover happens, and then we take the trade, and this is a winner. By the way, we're looking at a 1 hour time frame on the Euro USD pair, but this also works on crypto and also works on stocks. So this is a nice example, and when I look over here, I see that this also turned out to be a winner. Yeah, let's look at our conditions. We have the 200 exponential moving average. The price is above the 200 exponential moving average. We see at least 2 super trend indicators with a green color, and then we wait for the stochastic RSI to go in the oversold zone, and when we see a cross, the blue line crosses the orange line, then we take the buy trade, and that happens about here. So we take the buy trade, we place our stop loss always on the lowest super trend indicator, on top of the lowest, which is about here. But if we have 3 indicators, 3 super trend indicators with a green color, then we place it on top of the second super trend indicator. So yeah, about here, this is the lowest, so we place it here, and over here we see 3 indicators, and we place it on the second, on the green second super trend indicator. So yeah, this is a nice trade as well. 24 pips profit, 1.5 risk reward ratio. So that is a nice example for buy trade. Yeah, we have 2 examples. Let me show you a sell signal as well. Over here we see that the price is below the 200 exponential moving average. Then we have at least 2 sell super trend indicator signals. So we see the super trend indicator with a red color, 1 and 2. Then we drop down to the stochastic RSI indicator. It is in the overbought zone. It has crossed the 80 level, so it's in the overbought zone. We wait for a cross. The blue line crosses the orange line, which is about here. We place our stop loss on the super trend, the second super trend indicator, and then we are risking 1% to make 1.5%, and as you can see, it turned out to be a winner, 21 pips profit. Now we have seen a buy trade and a sell trade, 2 examples. I will test this trading strategy 150 times. I will pause this video and I will come back to you when I'm done. Alright, we are back with the results. Let me show you the results. So over here we have the Euro USD. We're trading the Euro USD pair, and we use a risk reward ratio of 1.5 to 1. We're risking 1% in order to make 1.5%. I tested this trading strategy on the hourly, the 1 hour time frame. I took in total 150 trades. The winning percentage was 55%, and it took me in total 14 months, which is 1 year and 2 months in total. And wins in a row was 7, losses in a row was 5. And if we look at the gain on the account, we risked 1%, and in total we made 57%, which is of course a nice number, because if you're able to make over a half of your money, of your account in profit after a year, then yeah, that's amazing. That's really good. Let's say that you're trading with $10,000, and then after 14 months you have over $15,000 in your account. Then yeah, of course that's a nice result. If you're looking at the big boys, at the big banks, the big institutions, they're really happy with 12 to 15 to 20% in a year. They're really happy with that. And now you're making 75% in a year, a little bit over a year. So of course this is really nice, especially yeah, you're trading on a 1 hour time frame, so you're not glued to the screen. So yeah, this is really good. And how can you optimize this trading strategy? Of course you need to look for trends, because as I mentioned earlier, this trading strategy really accelerates when you are trading trends. So make sure to look at the higher time frames first, let's say the 4-hour, the daily, for example. And if you see, well, this pair is really trending, yeah, then you can use for these kind of opportunities, and you can use this trading strategy in order to enhance, improve your win percentage. And then instead of making 57% in 14 months, you will be making 70 or maybe 80% in 14 months. So that is really something that I would like to address. Make sure to look for trends, because as I said, this trading strategy is really good in trends. And that means that if you are in a ranging market, then you do not use this trading strategy. You're looking for a different trading strategy. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and also let me know down below in the comments which kind of video you want to see next, which trading strategy you want to be seen tested, or maybe you want to see other videos. Just let me know down below in the comments. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.